In my mind, I see a line. And over that line, I see green fields and lovely flowers and beautiful white women with their arms stretched out to me over that line. But I can't seem to get there no how. I can't seem to get over that line. That was Harriet Tubman in the 1800s. And let me tell you something. The only thing that separates women of color from anyone else is opportunity. You cannot win an Emmy for roles that are simply not there. So here's to all the writers, the awesome people that are Ben Sherwood, Paul Lee, Peter Nowak, Shonda Rhimes, people who have redefined what it means to be beautiful, to be sexy, to be a leading woman, to be black. And to the Taraji P. Hensons, the Kerry Washingtons, the Halle Berrys, the Nicole Beharies, the Megan Goods, to Gabrielle Union, thank you for taking us over that line.
Viola Davis shared impactful thoughts that deeply resonate, shedding light on the struggles faced by those seeking equality and opportunities. Her reflection on Harriet Tubman's quest to overcome barriers echoes the ongoing fight for equality, especially for women of color throughout history. Davis eloquently emphasized a vital truth. The main difference between women of color and others is the chance to thrive. Her words, although related to the entertainment industry, speak universally. Opportunities are essential for progress, growth, and equality, allowing individuals to showcase their talents and contributions. Various fields, including entertainment, have historically lacked diverse representation and chances for women of color. Davis's words honor those who broke barriers and redefined beauty and success standards. From Shonda Rhimes to Taraji P. Henson, Kerry Washington, Halle Berry, Nicole Beharie, Megan Good, Gabrielle Union, and many more. Their achievements reshaped narratives. Behind the scenes, visionary writers, producers, directors, and executives championed diversity and inclusive stories, shifting how we perceive women of color in media. The journey for equality continues, demanding collective action and commitment to dismantle systemic barriers. Celebrating progress also means recognizing the ongoing work for inclusivity, fairness, and amplifying marginalized voices.
Damn, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I don't feel pretty. Sometimes I don't want to slay dragons. Sometimes the dragon I'm slaying is myself. But damn it, I'm worth it. I don't have to barter for my worth. I don't have to pay someone for it. I came out of my mom's womb worthy.
In a world that always seems to demand perfection and judges us based on society's standards, accepting ourselves can be tough. These words reflect the journey we all go through, a journey towards accepting and valuing ourselves. But within these struggles, there's a strong message of self-worth, a bold statement declaring, "I'm worth it." It's a reminder that our worth isn't up for negotiation. It's part of who we are, something we've had since the beginning. The idea of facing dragons isn't just about overcoming outside obstacles, but also about tackling our internal challenges. It's about acknowledging battles that might not be visible, but greatly influence us. In a world that often judges us based on external factors, true worth comes from within. It is in recognizing our flaws, uniqueness, and inherent value. We need to break free from societal expectations, accept our imperfections, and recognize our worth without seeking validation. Our resilience in facing our flaws defines us, not the flaws themselves.
The biggest regret of the dying is never becoming your ideal self. I do believe that we're thrust in a world that we don't fit in. And I believe the journey is that a lot of people sell you a bill of goods along the way. That if you get some awards, you mean something. You go to a certain school,
you got it. You're cute, classical beauty. You got the right man, you got the right zip code, and you swim through all that filthy swill until you come to the really, really stark conclusion that I want to leave this earth becoming who I know deep within I am supposed to be. That it transcends status. That really at the end of the day, we are here to love.
We live in a world that sometimes feels strange, where societal rules, expectations, and ideas of success can box us into roles that don't match who we really are. From the start, we're bombarded with messages saying our value comes from what we achieve, how we look, who we know, and what we own. We are sold a story, aren't we? That story says we'll find happiness if we get awards, go to top schools, fit conventional beauty standards, or hang out with the right crowd in the right places. We navigate through these pressures only to realize that these outside validations often don't reflect our true selves. But amidst all this noise, there's a quiet voice within us. It asks us to pause, listen, and look inside. It's urging us to peel off the layers of societal expectations, to discover who we truly are, beyond what we own or what society praises. Regrets often stem from not listening to that inner voice, not chasing our dreams, and not embracing who we are, and not living by our values. The regret of not being our true selves comes from not going on that journey of self-discovery and not sharing our authentic selves with the world. Let's promise to follow that inner voice, to move beyond society's expectations and to become the best version of ourselves. Let's live with the courage, truthfulness, and kindness, embracing who we really are and spreading love and compassion wherever we go. In the end, a life well lived isn't about fitting into society's mold. It's about being true to ourselves and leaving a legacy of love, kindness, and real connections.
You know, there's one place that all the people with the greatest potential are gathered. One place, and that's the graveyard. People ask me all the time, what kind of stories do you want to tell, Viola? And I say, exhume those bodies. Exhume those stories. The stories of the people who dreamed big and never saw those dreams to fruition. People who fell in love and lost.
Think about it for a moment. Within those serene resting places lie the tales of individuals who harbored colossal dreams, dreams that soared high in the skies of possibility. Yet fate played its hand, cutting short their journeys, leaving those aspirations unfulfilled. How many inventors, artists, scientists, or leaders lay dormant, their revolutionary ideas and visions silenced forever? Amongst those gravestones are the stories of love, romances that bloomed like vibrant flowers but sadly withered away too soon. These are the stories of profound connections, of hearts intertwined, only to be torn apart by the relentless passage of time or unforeseen circumstances. How many love stories ended abruptly, leaving hearts shattered and souls yearning? It's in these narratives that we discover the essence of humanity, the undying spirit that refuses to succumb to adversity. The graveyard, often seen as a place of finality, holds within it the beginnings of countless untold sagas. It's a reminder to us all, a poignant reflection that our time on this earth is finite, urging us to seize every moment, chase every dream, and cherish every bond. We are entrusted with the legacy of these unspoken stories, the duty to learn from them, to honor them, and to ensure that our own narratives resonate with vigor and purpose. It's about embracing life's unpredictability, embracing our passions with fervor, and cherishing the relationships that enrich our existence. Let us therefore exhume those stories, not to dwell in sorrow, but to celebrate the resilience, the love, the aspirations, and the unyielding spirit of humanity that transcends the boundaries of time itself.